Hey guys, welcome. Today I did the Makaha Beach Park Makaha Caverns dive over on the northwest side of the island. Google Earth is a good tool to use to show you to give you a spatial orientation of where it's at because it's so far on the other side of the island. So we'll go ahead and kick it off. Assuming most people usually start in Waikiki, we'll go ahead and start on Kalakaua Avenue. So just get on Kalakaua, take it across to Alawai, all the way on up into Ala Moana, over to Beretania, and then you're going to make a left turn on Beretania. Get on Beretania, get down past the Safeway, and take a right on Pikoi. Once you get on Pikoi, you're going to head on over to the H1 and go under the underpass and then take a left. And it's going to bring you right around there where you're going to merge onto the freeway. And you're going to be on H1 for quite a while. It's going to take you to the other side of the island. So it'll bring you all the way around Pearl Harbor, through Ewa Beach, through Kapolei. Once you get around Makakilo, start paying attention. You do not want to take that Ko'olina exit. Just stay left the whole way on 93 as H1 will turn into Farrington Highway. You're going to head all the way on north past Waianae. So you're going to be on Farrington Highway for quite a while. We'll just go there. Okay, so now you're pretty far north of Waianae, maybe about 3 or 4 miles north of Waianae, and it's called Makaha Beach Park, and you can see there's a hotel right here, so that's a good landmark. And then there's also like a butte. I don't want to say a mountain, but it's more of like a butte that's right here for to help orient yourself once you get down close. A nice thing about this too is make sure you park right across the street is a shower and a bathroom. It's fresh water, so you can rinse off your gear and rinse the salt off your body once you come out the water. It's quite a swim out to the actual caverns, so that's why I actually mapped it out. If you park directly across from the shower, for your gear, it's up to you. You can park down here, and it's closer to get in the water, or you can park across, street from the shower. Is what I did, because I wanted to have my gear close to the shower because it's so heavy, and then just huff it along the street down here and enter down here. You don't want to enter right here because then you got to swim across all the coral and it's just a mess. It's better to skirt the coral, as you can see it right here, as I kind of mapped out the whole route that I did. It's a good 700-800 meter swim out snorkeling. You don't want to waste your air, of course, swimming out. So, I think most people snorkel out and then they start using their air. I started using my air. I'm going to say probably around here, and then I swam around. I could actually play it out. So that's the actual route that I took. The caverns are all in here. So if we look at it from the beach, kind of find the edge of the reef and then just kind of watch the wall. Just kind of swim along the wall all the way out. Once you get to a point where it starts to taper off, and then take a right turn and then start swimming back around is a good path. It's what I did today, and it worked out really good. I saw a lot. Then that's all caverns right there. It's all caverns. Your max depth's going to be about 35, 36 feet, I think was my max depth today. So that's Makaha Caverns. And then once again, you can see where you're at too on the island. You're pretty far northwest. So it's actually a nice little drive. This is the only highway, so if there's an accident or something along Farrington Highway, expect a significant delay. Okay, so here I am actually swimming out. I panned back towards the beach so you can get a little better visual reference. You can see the hotel there on the left and in the butte. There's my dive buoy. Make sure you have a dive buoy if you come out here, even with your partner and stuff, because people have been getting fined. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but of course it's always better to err on the side of safety anyways. Pretty cool overall, and definitely worth it. I didn't see much today. I'd hoped to see some white tips out there. All I saw were several turtles and a lot of different varieties of fish that I hadn't seen before. But you know, you can get over that initial fear of cavern diving. So I would say this is a beginner to intermediate level cavern dive. Some of them were quite long. This is quite a long stretch here, probably about maybe 10 or 15 meters. But overall, definitely a good dive. I'd do it again. Just hopefully next time I'll see some white tips. I got a lot more footage. It all looks the same, but it ended up being a one-tank dive today because I came out of the second cavern and I looked up and I saw, no shit, like 30 people snorkeling right above me. So 2 dive boats came and they dropped off like 30 Japanese tourists. So I was like, oh, okay, great. So that ended my day. I brought 2 tanks out, ended up being a one-tank dive day. I didn't expect to have 30 people, but I got there early and I had most of the caverns to myself for the better part of the morning, which was nice. But it did end up being a one-tank dive day. So keep that in mind. If you plan to dive out there, go early. I would say be there no later than 7:30 because the dive boats are going to show up with the Japanese tourists probably between 9 and 9:30. They're going to be dropping off a lot of tourists flapping around and all over the place in lines, and so it's good times. But just make sure you show up early and you'll have a good dive. So there you can see the dive boats as I surfaced. I got the heck out of there. When I got there at 7:30, there was nobody, and then when I left just after 9, there was 3 dive boats out there, and probably a good 30 people in the water.